Oh, whoa. Hello, Nita. Your first thought is Dragapult? It's not Dragapult. And I've got a feeling that you're not gonna get it. Because the description is just so weird. Because you don't think about this Pokemon with this. Hello, Kaizord. Welcome in. Hope you've been doing good. Now that you've said that, I feel like there's gonna be something happening soon. Or maybe not, nothing has to happen. Oh, there it goes. I mean, if I said nothing, you probably wouldn't even have realized, so I guess I'm to blame now. I guess it's my fault. I'm guessing by the fact that you said that you got distracted by the game means that you finally got it working? Because you did tell me in the past that like it didn't want to work or something for Mass Effect, and I guess now it's fine. Hydrate, yes sir. Bought it again because it was on sale. For you, I'm guessing this is the Skyrim of games. Okay, it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good price. Alright, added ice to my cup. And play unit 2. You did very good in the tournament, Nita. I just want to tell you again. Because you wanted the extra license points. But yeah, do you want to have another guess at which Pokemon this Pokedex entry relates to? I can add one int, unless Kaiser has an idea. Yeah, Azumarill is weird because you feel like, oh, okay, I should be doing a lot of damage, and then it just feels like you do nothing. But it's because you do crits on isolated targets. So when there's only one person, you always crit them. And your crits are only 160% of your damage instead of 200. Because you always crit. Did anybody have a guess at which Pokemon this description is? It flies at speed equal to a jet fighter plane. It never allows its prey to escape. It is Garchomp. But that's the thing, when you think about Garchomp, you don't think about flying. But apparently it does. It just flies above ground. Like, not high up, just above ground, because it just runs so fast. Yeah, there's another description that would have been a little bit easier to get, which was, when it runs at its fastest, it creates a blade of wind that can fell down trees. Which is how it basically flies. And the reason it might have sounded familiar is because this is from the generation that it came from. This was the Pearl Pokedex description. But yes, hello everyone, hello Minicy. Eh. Alright. Any energy rewards I forgot? No. Praise Machine, I think I still have this one I'm trying to get. I doubt I'll ever get it, but you know. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's probably not. I heard it! Yeah, I know, I heard it, but you didn't. Okay. Does any of you feel the same way? Like, you've not really been able to take any time just for yourself, just for relaxing? Or at least when
Nita has 98 stakes, noise, and soon.
69, thank you Nita for the 69 bits, and for testing the CTS just before that. Soon you're gonna have 100. But yeah, does anybody else feel like whenever you do have time to just relax, it doesn't feel like you're even able to relax? Am I alone in this? Yesterday I had to go to work because it was supposed to be one of my days off. Now relax. I don't know. SpongeBob. Ah. Yeah. Is that how I'm supposed to be relaxing? Getting beat up. Where did the zoom go? Where am I? Oh, there I am. Hello. Goody. But yeah, it feels like I've not been able to relax properly. Because I basically had Friday off. Saturday we did a long archipelago, which I guess technically you could say is relaxing-ish. And then on Sunday, when I was like, yeah, now I'm not going to do anything, no, I have to work. And then my next time off is only going to be on Thursday. So this week is going to feel extremely long, and I'm just going to be tired. Like, I barely have anything left in the fridge. I need to do groceries, which I was planning to do yesterday, but no, I worked. Hello, Blue. Welcome in. 98! Nice! Got the same thing. Okay. Let's get started. You'll go eat, you're sick. All good. Rest well. Make sure you've got enough hydration. Get some electrolytes. I don't want to see this damn lizard. Toxically trying to get over the cold. Yeah, then you got your streak. I did see that Bees is live, so maybe you'll go get your streak on Bees as well, and then oh, we got it. Nice. Okay, so we have a speedster, we have an all-rounder. I'm the attacker. Oh. I've got no clue who that first person's gonna pick. T-Tar. Okay. Do I pick Greninja or do I pick Cinderace? Greninja's gotta be silly. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Blow. Enjoy, you squished your finger at work. I've been bumping my fingers into all the things. Articuno is awesome. It is a pretty nice Pokemon. This Talonflame, I would not assume they would go lane. You got it. Nice. I've had it for a little bit. I think, yeah, Nita has it now as well. It's a good mon, very reliable in how much freeze you can apply. Okay, their team is very tanky. Has a Clefable, a Meowth, and Espeon. Espeon is definitely the target that I need to take down. Our team is a little bit better in terms of achievement points, if that means anything. Oh yeah, he's gonna get the stacks. Did you... Bruh. He's not even clearing his own jungle. What is this stupid bird doing? This bird is straight up trolling. He did not kill a single thing. This is lost XP if you don't get these. There we go. Nice and easy. Of course, the dash made me completely miss my water shuriken. And that bird is just going straight up top again. How did this person get to Masters? Sure love how Meow just gets to annihilate me like that. That's great. Okay, all that. And I'm going back to my jungle. What? Okay, just respawn. Okay, we're kind of winning. Our team is tanky, the Talonflame is just a good annoyance. They're chasing it like it actually matters. It doesn't. Okay. Thanks for exploding, the Fable. That's good. I survived the damage and I had a free kill. I got that. Nice. This Talonflame still has not a single kill. Okay, my whole team is gonna handle the keeping the enemy at bay. Wow, the Talonflame did something. There we go. Easy first win. Pikachu got me. Okay. The games are doing pretty well so far. This is the first one that I've done today, but so far we're kind of beating them. And there's not really a lot to get here. We've got too much defense, and we just have a team that goes in. Forgot to add that, and I also won. Yeah, 133,000. That's decent. Decent damage. Alright, now we're back to getting plus 57. I think my mission was to do 2? Or was it 2? Or was it just 1? For my daily, yes. I think I had one somewhere. Oh yeah, Articuno, right here. Do 2 of those. Hello, Trons. Oh, here we go. Whee! Tossed me right up against the screen. Alright, let's get into another one. Hello, Yukin. Welcome in. How am I? I'm doing fine. Tired, feel slightly exhausted, but yeah, there's just days like that. Usually it's when it's warm and disgusting outside, but you know. Okay, Typhlosion is available. Somebody seemed to want to pick it. We have a lot of attackers. We can go for an all-rounder. I can go Palmot. I can go Sarlach. Okay, if we have Trav, what would I want that's really good at getting on a Decidueye? Palmot has 2 to potentially 3 dashes. Yeah. It's Palma time. And of course, Super Slam with Full Switch. Because I got 2 dashes. And now to go back. No. It's on Twitter. Okay, who am I landing with? The Trevenant? Oh. No, wait, what? Who am I going with? I mean, with Wiggly, I'm just gonna go crazy style. People are running. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Okay. Is this person's like name that you're using the emote from? Have they just really been lucky into the number that they got? Or is their name Keeper69 something? Because if they've not actually named themselves like that, they are incredibly lucky. Because the way that emotes work is if you get affiliated and you get emote slot, you get a little prefix. No, they had the range. God damn it. Until I get my Super Slam, I don't really have a way to jump. Also, what is this person playing with? Okay, they're playing with a good moveset. Oh, they're so nice. They're so nice. Almost level 7. There we go. Switch. How much is there? me try to max this out. Got my enlightenment. I managed to get so much out of it. Okay, they should win this, right? We need to score. Okay, score. I'm just going away now. Easy. I knew exactly why I was playing Palmot. It's because of this Decidueye. But apparently the Pikachu's a problem. Okay. And didn't want to use my unit on that. That's good at. Easy. Clap. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, of course we're not going to let that walk in. Can I steal more stuff? Not any more stuff. There we go. G to the G. Palmot supremacy. Nom nom nom. More points. Ah, so close. I still killed it. Palmer just goes no 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 no. Ten, 12. Yeah, they did damage. I don't know what's up with some website that says that, like, this is not playable or not good. Most people that play Sylveon probably play it bad. No, I was right. Sidgeway was actually the main damage dealer. I need 100 owners. I guess that's the intense, yeah. Just keep plugging. Okay, that's great. Any Pokemon in particular that people would like to see me play? I'll give this one on the house. Free. You don't even need to spend your channel points to get me to play that Pokemon. Maybe one of the Johto ones. Maybe I'm gonna be... Well, one thing that's nice is that Comfey is not from Johto. I mean, there's Espeon, Umbreon, T-Tar. Yeah, going in. Pokedex numbers. It's Azumarill, Espeon, Umbreon, Scizor, or Scyther, Blissey, which I'd never play, Suicune, which I'm decent at, Tyranitar, which is hard to play sometimes, but under good circumstances it's insane, and then Oho, which I dabble a little bit. Blissey or Tyranitar. If anything, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to end up playing Blissey. What do I even pick item-wise on Blissey? It's been so long, I still have EXP share. I guess you still play with it. Hello, Jean-Claude. Welcome in. On the YouTube side. So I guess it's still that. Oh, that's gonna replace XP share. Probably Horde instead. Yeah, no, there's a certain delay on YouTube between when you send a message and when it's actually going through. If I recall correctly, somebody's made a test, and it was about like 16 seconds. It's kind of insane how much delay there is. Because I'm multi-streaming on Twitch. The delay on Twitch is like 2 seconds at worst. But YouTube is all about like distribution of many types of things. If you want less delay, could be a good idea. But if you don't want any ads, because I don't run any ads on my YouTube, you can stay on the YouTube side. So you know, you just gotta balance which one you'd prefer to have. Or we do have somebody that might snipe you if they see you in the chat. Because nobody likes ads. But it's up to you. You can enjoy the comfort of YouTube, or if you want to be on Twitch, it all works. Okay, so this should be replaced with the hood. Recovery effect by 16% and shield effects. Also gives you your own defenses, which I guess does affect the damage that you would take from the Unite move. It does also make a bigger shield out of Safeguard. Special attack specs to maximize the amount of special attack, which goes with the scaling of it. Yeah. Okay. And then let me look at my T-Tar item. Just to make sure I'm up to date on that. Why do I even have Drain Crown? What do I have? Why do I have Crit? Was I drunk or something? What is this? Skill points? Oh, maybe I was trying to maximize getting the last hits in Boss Rush in the solo challenge. That's probably what I was trying to do. And I wanted to just self-sustain while my whole team was dead. Okay, fair. Fair, fair. Okay, so Focus Band. This is fine. And then I'm assuming it's gonna be whatever defensive I can slap. It's gonna be Rocky if the enemy team is gonna be more physical based, and it's gonna be Assault Vest if it's the opposite. Okay. get into another one. Also, I just won the... I won the other one before that, right? Yeah, I won the palm. So I should also just count up. I do not want to see a Charizard Y. No Lizard, no Articuno, a banned Latios. I could play T-Tar. So far we already have Latias as our support, so that should be fine. We don't have a single defender. That's amazing. But I don't think that they are gonna have one either. We're just gonna have a bunch of supports. Not supports, a bunch of attackers. Okay. So they have one physical, one physical. Okay, they've got Tori physical. I'm staying with these items. Then full heal. Pretty sure, right? I probably unnerves it though. They've got too much mobility. Hold up. No, it's Sandtomb. Sandtomb Edge. You know what? No, I'm gonna maximize the fact that I know that this person is normal item. Why are people that always just not pick anything? And like, don't move, wait as long as possible, have the worst types of items. What do you mean correct Venusaur? I could kind of understand the charging charm, like, okay, there could be a world in which you want to have a little bit mobility to stick with Paladins. Like, okay, sure, that could work. And of course he's gonna be AFK. What else is he gonna do? Oh, he's moving now. Oh, right, it's this one. Did you guys... Okay. The Cinderace is hyper aggressive. That's great. I can't do much. You didn't see that dash. My dash was perfect. Of course, it's gonna be a sword power, so it's gonna do special damage. at level 5. If somehow they stay close to me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much until max level. And I don't know how well bot side is doing. I guess they're not doing awful. Dude, I can't do anything. They have slows galore. Yeah, and just go to the center, leave the lane. I'm giving up on the center race. I thought that he knew what he was doing. Nope. Not a single thought in this head. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this. I have no means of farming. Oh, finally something. Their best damage dealer is the one type that I didn't optimize against. And wait, they've got 3 people with accident. Really? Yeah, no, I can't even follow my team on anything. We don't have a defender, so I can't even, like, get any sort of setup.
You're in trouble.
Finally at my level 9. First, I've already done this. And I can't follow through. Yeah, no. Raichu is so ass to deal with. Yeah, no, I think Blissey would have been a better choice here. I can't play Tyranitar in this team. Go ahead, finish them all. You can't even do that, Cinderace. Could you let somebody have XP, Greninja? That'd be nice. I do damage through shields. They probably forgot that. They probably forgot. Yeah, no, I die. I die here. This Raichu has 17 kills. I think we don't really have a choice but to push. First, he's right there. Yeah. Yeah, I died. Right here. Okay, I don't think that's gonna be enough regardless. I don't think... I did horrible. I did horrible on this. Yeah, I scored 6. This was not... I still did more damage than... How? How do I do more damage than most of my team? It's so dumb. Okay, what is gonna be our team? They just got their lane stolen, as well as their pick. Bruh. You know what? I'll do the Blissey. I'll play Blissey. That's fine. No? We're gonna play... Okay. I need to play an attacker then. Yeah. Given their team, they have a lot of ignoring crowd control. I don't think Espion is the play. What would be the play? I could move around. Yeah, I'll play Cinderace. They already picked a support, so I can't. Not gonna double tap on support if we only have Latios. Okay, so my items are always fine. I will need to reposition myself, so Blaze Kick and Flame Charge are probably the move, yes. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay. Yes, we did count my loss. All is good. Playing Reverse. Oh, they already have the level 4. Okay. Yeah, they've got their whole team. I still got it. Okay. Oh, that crit. That crit landed. Unfortunate. That Comfey is actually playing around. That's crazy. Hello, Mizzy. We're playing with mirrors? Yes, yeah. the whole team going around. Feel free to ask the questions about StreamerBot. I will be able to answer you in real time. Or if you want to ask them via voice, just let me know when you want to call. And I'll do anything. Just clearing. I ran out of range. Okay, I believe they got a kill. Okay. This Tyranitar is playing with the build that I usually prefer playing, but I wanted to try the other one. I still don't like it. Unless you've got like a Convey or something. Okay, they're playing with Bullet Seed and the... Ooh! Yeah, that was, I got stunned by that. Okay. A channel point redeem where a forbidden word is a true input, and someone uses that forbidden word to get timed out. Do you know if you're able to access the, not necessarily the shield mode, but safety feature on your own channel through StreamerBot? I would assume so, right? But no, it would just block the messages instead of timing them out. It would need to alter a variable for a command, basically, is what you'd do. So what it would do is, like, you know how you can set up a command to be like exclamation SO or exclamation something else, and it just does the thing, right? You're telling me you had blocked this whole time, Snorlax, and you didn't use it to protect me? Alright. Yeah, no wonder you're 0 and 5. Okay. Okay. Our tank is not tanking very much. Slightly burning. everybody else is good. Yes, that's why Mizzy sent me a message and was like, "StreamerBot is being mean. How can I get help?" After this game is done, I'll go take a look. And see if it's possible to alter a command, or at least the aliases. Because if you can add aliases, this would go well. There we go, that's a GG. Eh. Thank you, Nita. Alright, I can take a look now. Okay, so... let me start with the commands. Let's say that I go into this. I can add commands into a command. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see. That should be a core thing. Commands. You can get a command state. Because the command itself is a core because it's part of StreamerBot. That's how you need to think about it. I have two sets of commands that have exactly the same things. Oh no, get and set. Okay, never mind. I can set up a state, group state, or get a command. Yeah, a global set and a global get. I don't see a set command, because that would be the easy thing that you could have just made a command name to be something else. Let's say I'm gonna make a new thing. Just gonna go back to the menu. Would you like to the VC, Mizzy? So we can work on this together while I take a look. Okay. So I'm gonna do a command. We're gonna group it into chat. So of course these two would need to be two different things. Bonk, trigger, and bonk. You're ready? Alright. Hello.
Okay. I'm like, wait, was my microphone on?
Hello. Let me just change my thing to
move you over here.
Assume that this is not open. Yeah, so do that. And here's my master robot.
Okay.
So, because I feel like it would be weird to have the trigger inside of something and then the other one to be working at the same time, you definitely would need to have two actions. One that would modify the alias of the other, and the other one being the one that times out people if they use some of the words.
Okay. Because yeah, I've been getting a lot of things and they kind of make you split it into 3, where it's just like one for checking the word, one for setting the word, and then one for timing out. I have no idea how organization for this works. I'm just learning as I go along.
Yeah. So the way that I think about it, because I've not done one, but the way that I think logically about it is that you need people to say the word to get affected. How do you get them to have the word? It's going to be a command. And how do you add stuff into the command? That's the part that I'm just like, that's probably going to be some manually adding, because it's not going to be a variable, because it's a command, it's not a variable. That's the only thing that I'm missing, is how do you add an alias into it? Because you could have like a quote-unquote test word that's always working, but then you can add other stuff that is the triggered word.
Let me see how. I ended up being like, maybe if I wipe the entire thing. Shut up, stop giving me notifications. I ended up seeing at one point as I was going through this, and I got it to work kind of, but then it wouldn't stop. So then it was just timing out a bunch of people, no matter what people were typing. So I'm like, okay. Like I was getting my mods to test it out first. And so one of them got demoted all the way from being like lead moderator down to a nub, as I say. I'm like, the beatdown.
Yeah. Because it is definitely going to be that you need to add a command that is going to be the trigger. Yeah. That I have absolutely no doubt about it. It would be anywhere in the word, I assume. Not just the first thing that they say. Because obviously we want to time out as many people as possible.
So the way that it showed it was to, let me see if I got it right. It was setting a global command and then having it be a raw input when they use channel points. So it would, once they put in the word, and they set that input and stuff like that, that would be it. I keep getting that far, but now I wiped everything out. So I'm just like, okay, how did I do that shit again? Yeah. I'm still figuring it out. Let me see. So it'll be reward redemption, and it'll be for my. And then I'm trying to see if for each action for this channel point redeem, if I need to put it as the trigger for each one, like the trigger for check for the word as well as the timing out, just all connected to the to that one redeem.
Because the timing out when it detects the word is definitely going to be just in one. You don't need to split that one into two things of being like, oh, when this one triggers, then go trigger the other action. You won't need to split that. I mean, I would assume that it would just be common courtesy to not ban D.
Oh, that'd be so messed up.
That would be messed up.
I feel like some people would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put just the one letter, but the way that it's supposed to be, and I think you can set, so like, hey, certain words or like certain people cannot get banned well, not banned, but like timed out. Yeah, I'm like, I just want to try it and see, but if somebody gets stupid, then it's just like, all right, we're no longer going to use that. Maybe it's going to be something else. But it's almost supposed to be like the Kraken. It's just like, I don't like that word. And then just freaking, if you use it, you just get taken out.
So yeah, I know you can add thing as being like, okay, moderators can use it. You can add specific users that can do it. VIP subscribers. I don't think you can remove moderators from a command, which would be what would affect them.
Nita, you're so right. There will be someone who, if like, people like to try. I always say it's like the moment somebody messes up, it's gonna be ruined for everybody. You have to treat them like children.
I mean, it's just like TTS. Whenever you have a TTS that is not so expansive, there will be somebody that just messes it up for everybody and just go 7777777777777.
Yeah. That's why I can't do TTS. I've seen it in other people's channels, which has made it so that I'm like, I don't wanna, because I know people are gonna be stupid.
I mean, one thing that I've done on mine is like, I do have a TTS.
66666.
But it's at least 20 bits. So if you do want to troll a little bit, it's 20 cents.
Nice.
Which is not that much, but you know.
No. You still have to get them to get bits.
Yeah. Cleared.
Let's see.
Okay, let me go and make a search for this.
I think the part that I get stuck on the most is when it does the if and else sub action, which I keep seeing that I should use.
Yeah, if else is like the basic of
7-6
coding.
Yeah.
7-6, yeah.
The 7-6.
Producer, case sensitive, sources, cooldown.
Not the googly eyes. I can't take you seriously now.
Yeah, you do have deny moderators.
Ah.
So at the top you've got permission, grant type, deny. All or only those. And you can deny moderators.
They're real fast. Cause yeah, I just want to have it as in, yeah, like a channel point redeem, and I want to make it high, so hopefully people are not dunce.
I mean, there are some people who are gonna make something silly with it.
It's only gonna be for like, for the time being, like a 5-minute ordeal if somebody uses it. I'm not gonna try to have it throughout the entirety of the stream. And I had set it so that once it gets redeemed, it disappears, and then it'll reappear again like 20 minutes later. Or the redeem itself. That's cool. center. Yeah.
Alright, the googly guys are gone. Yeah, that's the only part that I don't know.
Wapa.
I'm seeing people that are saying that they want to edit commands via trigger dialogue, but that's a night though. That's not.
So there have been other people that have been wanting to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is a variable stored somewhere from this. Okay, so if we go. Oh no, I don't want to edit
To copy this one,
It's gonna
not
be
that one.
my streaming folder.
Let me see. Oh.
Oh, my C. Okay.
Let me go to my stream real fast. I've just been testing it out every so often.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what it does this time. Where art thou? There you are. So this is the input. It can be... That is not the word, you piece of caca. Where did it pick that from? Oh. I didn't do it by raw import. I forgot to set it up. No wonder.
Probably not a good idea to modify this. Okay.
Holy.
I was trying to see if the oh wait, no, there's actually an easier thing to open. So this is like a list of all the things that I have with my own commands. And like, as you can see, it's right here. And it goes to this line.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yes.
this whole thing right here is a command. So like technically I could find it and edit it. But then as soon as you add something else in your commands, it would basically get override every time that you do the command, so it's not a valid thing, but it's something.
Yeah.
Because of course they're going to be storing their stuff as a JSON. It's super lightweight. Yeah, that's the only thing that they would have. Yeah, it looks like you have my site because it's like right behind you. You're one scythe tall.
I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh yeah, it does look like. I'm like, nah, you can't have it now. It's mine.
Okay, so the command for this would need to get adjusted. It's gonna be this and this. Because this getting the state of something is just, is it on or off? So that's not what I'd want to have. One thing that you probably did at first was like, oh, adding a trigger, going to Twitch when somebody chats, and it's not like when they chat a specific thing, it's just if they chat at all, it triggers all the time.
So yeah, it's like adding a trigger, it showed the word, it will never do anything if somebody says something, but as soon as they use the trigger word itself, it's almost like, ha, the floodgates are open and now everybody's going down that freaking whirlpool. Like, it didn't do anything until somebody actually used the trigger word, and then it just freaking, like, no matter what the word was. And then it timed out
everybody else.
Yeah, it would just continue taking anybody.
But did it time out the person that also opened it?
No. No, it would just time out.
It's like, everybody else dies.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, oh, hey, the trigger word is cute. You can be doing everything else. And then the moment that somebody's like, oh, that's cute, they're like, okay, we're going to take that person. And they're like, everybody just like laugh at that person. Then it's like, oh, we're going to take you and you. I'm like, they didn't even say the word cute. So, well, there's enough.
But the person that said the word itself did get timed out.
Yeah.
Okay, because technically you could do a workaround and just shut it down as soon as it got triggered, you turned it off, and then when it triggers it again, it just reopens for like a half second just to time up every time that it does it. If you've got a solution that works at least once, it's just a question of putting something to block it from taking other people. Although I guess there could be the risk of like two people talking at once and both getting just sucked into it. Which of course would be better if we had a solution.
So I guess my thing is because since it suggested to do the if and else statements and stuff like that, what would I put in terms of like true result and false result in there?
Where's the else if? Else if. Logic. Else if.
Because I think that's where I'm stuck at the most. Not yet,
I guess
it's too hot to walkies.
Okay, I guess you're using the ilfails as an input for a chat message, and when it matches the value, so you're using it as a variable. Okay.
Yeah.
That does make sense. My solution would have been like, risk-free because it's always just a command call. But I don't know how to get it to work. That's the problem. Because aliases don't seem to be editable. Unless I was to do some C#, but I don't know how to code. I don't know how to code yet. I do have plans to learn how to. All. I have plans to learn how to use C#, because. Have you played Sonic Adventure 2?
I've seen people play it, but I haven't played it myself.
You know how there's a Chow garden, right? And you can have your little Chow, like, running around, eating fruits. You can give them animals, and they get transformed, and they can partake in races and a tournament. Well, I want to code something like that, but for the stream.
Okay.
But I'll need to know how to code.
Yeah.
So I would learn a lot of C# to be able to do that. Hopefully this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year I do have enough time to be like, okay, now I can learn C#.
I'm just trying to learn. I'm like, I might as well just start doing things with StreamerBot, because now since I can't draw until they give me the okay, I need to do other things.
Yeah, you've been doing your physical therapy.
I started today, and tomorrow I get to finally see somebody for my shoulder and my shoulder and elbow, which is now starting to go down to my fingertips.
You hurt yourself that bad on the fall.
Yeah, I literally, I'm like, body weight wise, I landed on my right side. It's not anything like broken or fractured, but it's enough that whatever I ended up
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I have a hand that I can use. It just sucks that I can't do anything in terms of creative without being like hurting. Let me try this shit one more time, see if it's gonna allow it.
Okay, I'm searching for people inside of the Discord for StreamerBot that search for editing aliases. There's 3 results. One is a post, one is the closing of that post, and somebody that was just like, yeah, just edit it.
Just do it, stupid.
Yeah, just edit stuff, duh. And what was it for? It was for the voice aliases, so it's not even for what I'm searching for. Okay, I guess nobody's trying to do exactly the thing you want. Okay. So I search for command alias. Okay, I've got a message in German.
Lovely. Lovely. Let's see, actions. I was able to set and did the message. The reward point goes away. And it's supposed to get the global award, which I have no idea what this part is.
Nobody is doing... I guess it's because it's not a feature that is supported. There's nobody that's going to be actually talking about it. Yeah, I guess the variable way is the only way you do have access to. So I'm guessing what you're doing is, if chat message has variable the word that you banned, you make it trigger and it times out the person, right?
Yes.
Do you mind sharing your screen on the thing?
1 moment.
So I can see if there is one thing that you have that's running sideways and that's why it's timing out everybody else as well.
I ended up doing an entire wipe because I was just like, let me start from the beginning and see what happens. I'll just share my bottom screen. And let me make sure that no stream audio is being thingy so you don't hear yourself, but you're good.
It should be fine.
Yeah. Because yeah, the way that it's suggesting it is saying like, do the channel point redeem, set the global forbidden word to be the raw input that they put in there. It says to name it that, but I don't know if that means anything.
That's just a variable name.
Yeah, so I did that, and then it's just like, okay, it's telling you like, hey, this is gonna be the word.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, okay, the channel point redeem will no longer be there anymore, and then after a certain amount of minutes, the channel point redeem will come back up.
It gets re-enabled.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if that would change anything. But then it told me to do.
You could also just set it that when the channel point thing gets used, there's a global cooldown on it.
Okay.
You can do it that way, or you can do it with the delay from the thing itself. If you'd rather it being called out when it gets re-enabled.
I just want it to be one of those fun things where suddenly the channel, like somebody will click it and it's like there. It's like, but it wasn't there before. Almost like a little gaslighting.
And you make it disappear, like how on my stream there's a first, but nobody sees it because as soon as you get it, it disappears.
Nice.
Yeah, and Nita has claimed it 150 something times.
Nice.
Okay, so the second one.
So then it says, let me see, to do check for the word, which is getting the global word, but I don't know what to put here. I'm not sure what this means, other than just a variable name.
You can put it to be exactly the same thing. It's just sometimes you can have a certain variable name and you want to refer it to something else. So if it's like super ugly of a name, it's like super technical, you can make it be something else. Your default value is what is the word or the value that is always going to be there if there's nothing. And I'm not sure if there is no value being attributed to it. I think the default is 1 or 0, depending on what.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember because I'm like, I had to go through between and be like, somebody explain it to me like I'm 5, please.
But
put 1 to see.
I would say, well, anytime somebody would say 1, that they would get murked. Okay, if message equals, ignore the capitalization and stuff, forbidden word.
Unless I put this one as raw input to be the input. But I think it's supposed to just be reading the message, my understanding.
It's supposed to read the message. And the forbidden word is the variable that you want to see if it matches. Is message the actual variable call for Twitch?
I don't know.
Because I know they've changed. They've changed the API stuff a bit ago.
Because I've been seeing ones where they do it like that, and there was another one where it was actually using the tilde, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, let me get.
You have a dual partner there named God's Favorite Bottom.
I'm on the Twitch API stuff right now. I just want to find if that's the actual thing.
I guess now I have to get familiar with which API.
Message text string. We're just in the message category, right? Oh, okay, it goes down. Text string. Is that just the info for messages? Chat. Send and receive message. Send chat message API. For me, broadcaster ID with a channel. User ID. That's for a reply.
Wait. Oh my god.
Like, this is the straight up code if you want to send and receive like chat messages.
Yeah.
They've got all of that inside the dev.twitch.tv. If for some reason you think that your brain is gonna comprehend all of it, I know that for sure that Mia'd just be like, why didn't work? Yeah, now I'm emotes. They've changed this page so much.
Yippee.
I'm definitely gonna need to read through the whole thing at some point.
Yeah.
Because it does explain to you a lot of what Twitch does with JSON and payloads, which you can have with the WebSocket, which StreamerBot uses. You can get WebSockets. I have a WebSocket going in and out from my Wardo, actually, but I don't know how to make it work. So it's just sending information back and forth, but it doesn't do anything with it because I'm slightly head dented.
I'm so sorry I interrupted you, Night Games.
No, it's fine. The Unite ended up being replaced by tech stuff, and it's perfectly fine. I will keep on playing Unite after I've managed to solve that. What I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna cut through Beat Saber, which is fine because it's way too hot right now.
Yeah. It is swampy over here too. I'm literally waiting until the sun is setting before I walk my dog. It's so bad.
Yeah, and people wonder why I prefer winter. Yeah, I think you know
I like
why.
the fall.
I like winter.
Yeah.
I like going outside when it's -40.
No.
I go take a walk while it's a blizzard outside. The wind is just... I just go walk. Like, I just have regular pants. I have my coat on, my scarf, and a second scarf because usually one is not enough. Like, they only half cover your neck, and I need a little bit more towards the face so I can still see, but... 109? Yeah, that's in Fahrenheit. That's freedom units. Because 109 Celsius, water would be going to steam. Is there something else?
Oh yeah, I need to freaking see about that too, because I have a converting application that I did through Mix, like not that I did, that I found through Mix It Up, that converts Fahrenheit, like Fahrenheit and Celsius. Because I'm like, I'm not ever gonna remember the the formula to just go ahead and do so. So I'm like, I said, we could just talk about the weather this way. I need to see how that can go over. You know, currently where I'm at, unless it has now changed, plus it gives me feel like weather. Okay, went down a little bit.
Oh, you can even get stuff from shared chat. Interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Currently it is 30 over here.
It's 30 for you, goddamn.
Yeah, 30, but let me see. It says that it feels like
right now.
But feels like 32. Yeah.
For me it says it feels like 11, but it's 22.
We're starting to get into our spicy weather. Well, the temperature actually is supposed to go down because we're supposed to have thunderstorms all night.
Yeah.
We've been under tornado warning.
Mm-hmm. I know a few people that are also in tornado warning right now. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that message is actually the variable that they use now. Because, I mean, it worked for you, so I shouldn't even, like, have gone that far to search for more stuff.
No, I mean, for all I know, it could have been like, hey, this change happened like 24 hours ago. And I was like, ah, shit, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 hours earlier than...
Okay, this is the part that you don't know what to do else after, right?
Yeah, when I get to this point, because it keeps saying to do the if, else.
Yep.
But
so basically,
yeah,
what you're gonna do
the timeout
is
part, right?
Yeah, you're gonna go into the checking. The true result is gonna be commit action, and then you're gonna put the timeout. So it's gonna be a core.
You know, like I need to talk to you like I'm stupid.
Actions all the way up.
Action cues?
No, just action.
Just actions?
Yeah, run action. And then you can select the timeout. You can even time it. Type it, not time.
Ah.
Okay. Run immediately. And, like, that's an if else. So, if it does that, it does that. If it does not, nothing. You don't want to tell people that it's like fine if it's not. Like, oh, you dodged a word, because it's gonna trigger on itself otherwise.
Let me see if I put.
But yeah, just doing nothing for that should be fine.
Let me see if the thingy is still there, or if it's currently hiding. Oh, he hiding. Yeah,
you had disabled it.
There.
You had disabled it.
Yeah, because I had tried it earlier to see if it'll work, and it didn't go through. So then if I end up putting something like the word cute, it at least puts it that it goes there. But let me see if I type it in.
Well, you are probably not going to get timed out, so do you want me to go to your channels so I can get timed out?
I wanted it to just go through and freaking be like, hey, there's the word, at least acknowledge me. What is it that you wanted to do?
I was going to go in your chat to help you try it out because you're the streamer. You're not going to get timed out.
Are you here right now? Okay. No.
I did not get timed out, but my next message is not getting timed out. Okay. The thing is now disabled.
Yeah, the channel point redeem will just like it just left. But it should be on for like 5 minutes.
Can you go into your global variables at the top side? Global variable.
That bitch.
Okay, so the forbidden word right now is bun.
How the fuck?
I guess it did not edit the thing.
Does this thing? Do I have to? I don't know.
It should be editing it by itself.
Because this is a set forbidden word, so it should be whatever the raw input is.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna put forbidden in the realm for now. I would have to put it. See that?
Because the message was right. It did say that the thing was that. Although I guess
if it has anything to do with this one.
The message itself, you could also just call the variable in itself to see if it updated correctly. That could be a better way to test.
How would I go about that?
So in the message, when you said the forbidden word?
This one?
The message itself.
Oh, the message itself.
Yeah. This one, it says raw input. You can change that for the name of your variable. So forbidden word should be working. That is exactly how you've typed it.
Yeah.
And now if you try it again, you're gonna see if it updates it or not.
Let's see. No, now it's giving me percentage forbidden word. Okay. Percent.
Is that exactly how you've typed the variable? I guess that would be a thing.
Yeah? Yeah?
Forbidden word, yeah.
I'm gonna end up forgetting how to type this word. Yeah, no.
Oh! I know one thing you forgot. You need to get the variable before you set. Because in between commands, variables get lost.
This one.
Yeah, you need to
put
get.
Both of those together?
You can always have it at the top of something. It's just
yeah.
It's basically setting up a library of what you're going to use inside of your action.
Okay, I was trying to figure out if it's too much putting everything in one place.
I mean, to get the variable is just so that you're able to actually put it somewhere.
Okay, let me remove this one here.
Also, you need to do the opposite, because you set the forbidden word to a raw input. Would it not be the opposite that you set the raw input to forbidden word?
I don't know. Every time I kept seeing it and stuff like that, it's just like do the raw input for.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you need to get the value, that's for sure.
So the variable name would be that destination variable. What would that be?
Usually I just repeat the variable name.
So just repeat the forbidden word one.
Yeah.
And then default value, just leave it at 0. Are we twisting in the chair?
Woo! Another fucking water problem! Yay!
We're not going out yet, puppy. Still too early. Oh, bye.
There's a bunch of water running on my stove.
Oh. The water coming... Where's water coming from that's on your stove?
Well, it's coming from above, obviously.
I don't know if you live in like flat apartment or a house.
It's an apartment. And I've been having issues with water for 9 months at this point.
And nobody wants to do a damn thing.
Oh no, we've been doing stuff actively. But we keep having more issues.
Go ahead and disable these guys for now. I'll have to continue going back. Is it an old place that you're getting water? I guess it would be if I do that one. That would be, yeah, that right there.
I'll need to make a call. I'll mute right now.
Okay. See if I can get this thing to work. You're just chucking things at him, Nita. Hmm. My body's killing me. I'm sorry. I don't know how to speak in stream. I'm innocent now. You're just beating him up. Just beating him up. I'm also in my friend's stream because she's having issues with her capture card. So now I'm like, I don't know how to help you because I don't have an Elgato.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. So, what were we last on?
Setting and getting variables.
Yeah, okay. So you get the variable on that one, that is the checking the thing, if it triggers.
Yeah, so I got
setting.
the variable, and then setting it based on raw input.
Yeah. So you get the variable in itself, it knows it exists, then you set the raw input that you have into the default value, so now it's going to be the raw input. And then it should have the message right after update into the thing that you wanted. Try it again.
Now it's just like the word.
Now it's cute. Okay, maybe give it a delay.
I'm just wondering if it's also because of the default value.
It shouldn't, because now it's cute.
I'll give it a delay of like how much?
500 millisecond. You don't need that much. Just
okay.
so that. And
in between the.
So long as it's before the before the message in itself and after the set.
Okay, so in between that one.
Yeah.
I thought my freaking phone was vibrating in my pockets. It was just my legs shaking so bad.
Okay, so this should give the thing enough time to know that the variable has been changed and then send it proper. Unless you have another thing that does it.
Well, because now I ended up putting the get variable over here and then setting it, I need to probably remove it from this one, but the if and and statement was still there, or should I just keep it?
That's fine. It's just the default variable is if you don't change it. Because you can see the last message that it says is if the variable is not found, it will default to the variable that you put. which would be 0. But...
Ah. Let me see.
Everybody in chat is still alive?
Yeah, but even if I put cute, then what's the other one I put as poop?
No, you're dead. Yeah.
It's still... The second one I put was poop for the input, so poop cutely. Gotta poop with a smile.
Yeah, and then you put some googly eyes on it.
I can already hear the squish sound.
I don't know how hard you squish into it.
Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of
yeah, no,
googlies,
this is...
here they go.
Yup, the googlies.
Okay, so... if message equals to forbidden word, should trigger the timeout. And then timeout should be taking the user that has sent the message. But it's also not sending the message. So I guess the... can you do a check in the true result by sending a Twitch message? Just so that we have a visual feedback if the thing gets to a certain point.
Alright, hang on. Boop boop. Okay, so what you need me to do? Because I still don't know how to work.
Yeah.
I still don't work at with StreamerBot that well.
Okay. So I want you to add a Twitch message. Like whatever. You can write test as the message that it sends inside of the true result. Or you can even put it in the false result.
I guess.
So we know if the input of somebody typing the word that is forbidden gets into or not true. So instead of having
that you're looking
instead of having like a chat log that says like, oh yeah, this thing gives this variable out, we're going to use the chat as a way to see if it goes through.
It's like, I understand what you're saying, but in terms of like how you want me to do
go
it using the
true
StreamerBot
result,
part, I need
add Twitch message.
Where is stream result?
Inside of your sub action. Inside of sub action.
This is okay.
Yes, in there.
Okay.
Twitch message. Just send message to channel. Yes.
Okay.
You can literally just type test.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to put it in the true. So if the message matches the thing, I want it to read that part.
Get in there.
Okay. So, can you tell me what the variable is so I can test it? Is it still cute or is it poop?
It should have been poop. That's the last one I did. Though I could make a new one.
Does not get this one. Does not get this one. Unless the timer is expired.
It could be timer's expired. Let me go and make new one. Just gonna do ah. So now it says that almost like taking the last word.
That's strange.
Because every time I put a new input, it always takes the word that I did beforehand.
As if it doesn't set the new variable before. Even though it's supposed to. Maybe you can remove the get. Maybe it can just work proper without it.
Without just to remove the get and just keep the
set?
set?
Yeah, just remove that, yeah.
Do I need to remove it for this part over here?
You should be fine, because you need to have the variable. Unless there's been changes to StreamerBot and to Twitch API, and I just don't know.
It's okay.
Let's try this for now.
Now I just does a forbidden word percentage.
Okay, so you do need to have the get on the other one.
There are Control Z for this
in the match right now, somebody needs you. Always need you, Nita. But keep fighting in your match. Beat them up.
Oopsie. What is it doing now? It's doing forbidden word is now forbidden for that part. And this one is forbidden word percentage, even though if I put raw input, it tends to be the case where it just puts whatever I inputted in there. So I don't know. Do I have to? Would the value should be changed to that one too, or just put to raw input? Because it worked whenever I put raw input in here instead of the forbidden word.
Put it back to raw input. I just feel like raw input usually can get altered by other redeems and other things. So if they cross the wire, something could go weird.
So whenever I did that, the word is now if I did this, doesn't do anything afterwards.
If you want to see if it updated properly, one thing you can do is you go at the top, completely global variable, you can look there. It's inside of your persisted globals.
Yeah.
But it's still bun.
I don't know why it's bun.
Oh! Wait, no, I see your forbidden word later. That is ah.
Oh, there's that.
I mean, hold it.
I'll probably end up messing around with it a little bit more to see if I could get back to the point where it actually, like, oh, hey, this is the thing. And then I could be like, dog, I got it to this point. Doug, let me not take more of your time. I don't know if you muted yourself or not. I think you did. I just see you spinning.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. But yeah, let me not take more of your time. I'll try to see if I can mess around with it a little bit more and see if I can get back to the point where at least like gives me the right input. And if I ever get to that, I'll be like, all right, now I need your help again.
I mean, regardless of you quote unquote taking my time, I'm probably gonna get I was gonna say deranged. That's not the word. That's what I would say in French. Because déranger is disturbed. I'm gonna be getting disturbed by the plumbers because of the water damage. Because it's not just me that has it; it's above me too.
Ooh, yeah, no, you take care of that.
And yes, it's an old building, so water issues.
I assumed as much.
That's gonna happen.
I assumed as much.
But yeah, you're gonna try to get the word to actually update proper at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get back to the point where everybody was getting flushed down the toilet, and then be like, all right, now how to fix so it's not everybody and it just stops.
Yeah. Because I feel like at that point I'll be able to find how to help you put a blocker at least.
Yeah.
Even if it's a jank one. if at least it works.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and actually pause the redeem and make sure that it's turned off for the time being. Until I get this right, it's not gonna go up. Yeah, well, thank you so much for opening my eyes. Yeah. I'll get through this. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that they can fix the whole thing. Like, it sucks that you've always been like almost a year with this and it hasn't been remedied.
Like I said, this one is new. Yeah. At this point, it's just funny. I've just been having problems for so long. I'm just like, oh,
another one.
I mean, every time that it used to rain, I had a flood inside.
That sucks.
That one has been fixed. Now it's just when somebody is taking their bath just above, the water is dripping somewhere.
Yeah.
But this one was very intense, so... I think it's somebody's toilet that probably broke right at like the 3rd floor or 4th, and it's been going straight down.
I'm just hoping that, they fix it, because then if it gets a lot worse and you're not home, you just come to that shit.
Yeah.
In the most literal sense, maybe.
Well, the water was clear, so it shouldn't be shit. I think it's the clean water intake that is somehow dripping. I think that's what it is. Because the water was very clear.
Okay.
But yeah, I will let you go back to coding. And if you've got other questions about StreamerBot or anything of the sort, feel free to just drop by and send a message.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Like, the worst that I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna see your message until like 3 hours later and be like, oh fuck.
No, it's fine. I was like, it's not that big of a deal, but I wanted to put it out into the universe.
Yeah. And even if you see that I'm live and you want to have if you have a quick question about something on StreamerBot, like, I'll answer it live. It's fine.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Like, I want to be able to help more people out with maybe not tech stuff, because at some point I'm just gonna be like, how do I even do this? I don't know. I mean, maybe when I know how to code in C# I'll be able to do something.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm stupid.
No, it's okay. I'm also stupid.
Yeah, but too stupid makes cavemans.
Makes one brain cell. That's okay.
Yeah. And we can bonk with stick at the problem until we onga bonga.
Hell yeah. Now I need to see about somebody else who also needs tech support, so I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Bye.
Help. I can't. There we go. The reflex to leave Discord. Discord was taking me hostage. Alright. Should be able to go back to... Well, I don't even know if I'll be able to. Oh, we had an AFK. Who was that? Not this game. This game. Oh yeah, the Venusaur. Yeah. My win rate. It's cursed. A banana. She'll leave lyrics. Alright, have a good one, Busy. Happy coding. Well, visual coding. Alright. Now the issue is, like, I don't know when they're gonna drop by, if they'll need my attention for something. Like, how far? How close are they? I'm gonna look outside. There's no car yet. I guess we can at least do some quick battles if some people want to do some. We can't even do the Johto things because there's no point. It's gonna be a 10-minute. I might as well do a rank for that. It sucks that this problem just showed up. I guess I like at least can buy this. I'm gonna keep some tickets so I can re-roll the dice. Two levels on choice specs. Nita gets 20 points. And this as well. You too. I took Kaiser earlier. And you because you're low level. Alright. I guess I could change my palm nut items now that I've remembered. Because they're not bad items. I've had success with them. But there's one that I think is just so good that I should probably consider. I have this. And then I have this and this, which is more tanky. Allows me to survive a little bit more. I do like being more tanky. I do like the max HP that this gives me. But what I could have is this. I could slow down Pokemons that I hit with my abilities. Because after that my auto attack is boosted. And regens. I don't think I've removed the screen, right? I don't think I had. Yeah, now it's close. Okay. Because it's more attack. It's more crit hit rate. Scream. Do I heal more from attack? Enhance auto attack is scaling with health. Scaling with my attack. So I would heal more if I have more attack. Makes sense. Let's say that I'm level 13. How much defense and special defense do I have? I don't have that much. But it's mostly because of the effect that I wanted. Drops low HP, I restore HP. No, I think these items work well with my playstyle that I have. I want to brawl out. Okay. Next step, I also had T-Tar. This does not work for me. I would benefit much more from this, for being able to brawl out. It empowers early game, gives me late game potential. This is gonna be a score. Do I want focus band, or do I want something for more? How much time do I scale this? Up to 4 times, for a maximum of 10% attack. Okay. Should be good. Yeah, I think this is the build I'm gonna go for it. Suicune is fine. Meglissia just changed it. Scizor... Did I feel like this worked out well? Because just surviving is really good. Now I do know what I'm facing. Because I could have this, which is still better in case I have a blind pick. Razor Claw always works. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess by the time that I was just wondering if they were gonna arrive, I could have done one game. And the more I wait, the more I'm just like, oh, am I gonna have a game? I don't know. I hate it when life is just like, yeah, you're gonna have to do something. When? I don't know. So you can't plan anything else? Yay! I just thought about something stupid. Which I'm gonna share with everybody. You know how in Pokopia, Bulbasaur always goes about, let's make this place humid! Well, my place is humid as shit. Bulbasaur would love it. There's always water. Maybe I should have a pet Bulbasaur. I would have so many plants. Because I know Bulbasaurs are good at taking care of plants. What about Blastoise? The reason why you can't find it is because Venusaur was not part of Pokken Tournament. That's why there is Blastoise, but there's not. Like, there was Charizard as well, but Venusaur is not. They had Aegislash as a character, Blaziken, Braixen, for some reason. Not Delphox, just Braixen. Chandelure, Grogunk, Darkrai, Decidueye, and Polygon, Garchomp, Gardevoir, Gengar, Lucario, Machamp, Mask Pikachu, which is the Lucha Libre, Mewtwo was one, I think there was regular Pikachu, there was Sceptile, Scizor, Shadow Mewtwo, Suicune, and Weavile that were playable Pokemons. Well, I can't really play. I guess I'd better just read out. That sucks. Oh. I guess it is what it is sometimes. See you, YouTube. This is where the stream is gonna end. I guess, because